That was one fat cat. Wow. Well, Monday is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. All sorts of events are planned across West Alabama to commemorate the occasion. Sarah Whitver is here from the Tuscaloosa Public Library to tell us more. Sarah, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, what do you guys have going on at the library?
Well, we have an exciting visitor coming to the library on Tuesday night. Dr. Sonny Wellington Herford III is coming. He is a civil rights leader here in Alabama, and we are pleased to have him come and read from his memoir that is published by UA Press. And there's going to be questions and answers afterwards. But we're just thrilled that we're going to have him as a visitor at the library to commemorate Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
All right, and he's a writer. He's also done a documentary as well, correct?
He is. This evening we are having a viewing of his documentary at 6 p.m. in anticipation of his visit. And it is not a big time commitment. I think it's maybe a little over an hour. It is a wonderful documentary. It really just sort of gives an overview of the civil rights movement in Huntsville, which really had a different flavor from some of the other parts of the state. It was very peaceful, and it was very savvy. So
that's very different from what most people are familiar with seeing, because they think about the civil rights movement and just the tumultuous 60s in general, and you see the video from Birmingham and the policemen and the hoses and the dogs, and then you see the stuff from Selma too, Bloody Sunday and all. So that's definitely interesting.
None of that happened in Huntsville. Dr. Herford and his colleagues were very calculated in the way that they approached it, and they decided to go through psychological warfare and really just work at the mayor, and they had several road trips to Chicago and New York to picket at Wall Street and the stock exchange, and they really sort of targeted the economic base, and they won their fight very, very decisively through those actions.
So the documentary will be this evening. It'll give you an idea of how all this worked.
The gentleman who's coming, Dr. Herford, had a video camera. He was a medical physician during, segregation era, and his memoir, which he's coming to talk about on Tuesday night, it describes what it was like for a medical doctor before medicine was integrated in.
So he's living history.
He is living history, and he is just a phenomenal figure. So I would encourage anybody to come and meet him and listen to him and his story. Come and watch the documentary tonight. It will really teach you something about part of our history here in Alabama, and part of the movement that we don't get to see very often.
Understood.
Also, on Monday, he's being awarded the Spirit of MLK Unity Award.
Oh, wow.
So we're very proud of that. He's receiving that in Huntsville on Monday. So congratulations to him for that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sarah, thank you so very much for being with us today. And these events are free, correct?
They are. 6 p.m. tonight, 6 p.m. Tuesday night.
Super. Thanks a bunch. You can catch the documentary, A Civil Rights Journey, tonight at 6 in the Rotary Room at the Tuscaloosa Public Library. And Dr. Sonny Herford will be speaking on Tuesday, January 17th. That's happening at the library, too. The show starts at 6. You can find out more online at Tuscaloosa-library.org or by calling 205-345-5820.